Hello again and welcome back to the channel. My name's our lad for Set Play Gaming and this is the FC24 Colchester United Road to Glory career mode with Owen Coyle, and it's episode 18. Before we jump into today's action, we have some business to take care of. Some of the academy players become unsettled. The first one, Piero Greco, an Italian right back central midfielder. No defensive qualities there retained. It'll be good just to have somebody like this on the bench for now, but I can see him getting transferred or loaned out. Jump from 49 to 57, by the way. The other player is Lewis McGill. He's 17 years of age, Scottish centre-back and central midfielder. Again, this is a guy that has plenty of physicality, but other than that, not much else. Certainly not very good defensively, so we'll see where he goes. Probably going to go out on loan at some point. And the final player, Serge Doumbia, defensive midfielder from Ivory Coast, has been training in defensive midfield duty because he lacks defensive midfield attributes. That's right, probably better off in central midfield, if I'm honest, or attacking mid. He's probably going to go out on loan. I'm not a big fan of having these forced call-ups. It's something that EA need to fix. But at the moment, with our squad looking quite threadbare, it's good to have those players in. And of course, it fills an academy objective as well, as you can see on the screen. And we'll just take a quick look as well at the league table before we begin April's fixtures. First, second and third, Stockport, Bradford and Forest Green, although there is a 7-point gap between second and third, so the league title is going to be decided between Stockport and Bradford. Forest Green are in that third place, but they're facing a battle with themselves and Wimbledon, and possibly Salford as well. Gillingham and Notts County make up those playoff spots. As we drop into mid-table, Swindon and Wrexham, and we are positioned in 11th. I don't anticipate that we'll be dragged down towards the bottom this late on. We have about 6 games left to finish, so that's 2 episodes and then the season is done and dusted. I'm pretty sure we're going to meet our objective of mid-table. As we drop into the bottom half now, you can see Harrogate with just 4 wins all season, and then they're propping up the league table. Crawley and Tranmere, Grimsby in the bottom 4, Doncaster and Crewe with miserable seasons. Coming up in today's episode, we are playing Morecambe at home on Monday the 1st of April, April Fool's Day. Hopefully make no fools of ourselves. And then on Saturday, we take on Newport County. We finish today's episode with a match at home on Friday night against the Robins, Swindon Town. Let's see how we crack on today and pick up some points. So in the midst of this injury crisis, this is the best team we can put out. Still very, very good as we take on Morecambe. And you can see that Greenidge, Dallison and Kelleher are the back 3, with the Ndolo and Bandera on either wing. Reed and Mingett in the middle. Hopefully we can put off a good result here. Opening for 3 minutes. You'll see here Edwards down the left hand side. I thought he's going to take the shot, but this is a lovely setup. It's just behind Tovide, and then he goes for a placement shot. Kind of ruins everything at the end there. It would have been a lovely assist as well. Into the next highlight clip, you can see Dallison gives the ball away, not paying attention, and Tom blocks him, powers his way through the middle and smashes it past Smith. It's a poor decision from Dallison. Usually very reliable, but certainly not reliable that time. A mistake by what you would say is a senior player, 27, 28 years of age. Gonna have to hold himself accountable for that. Can't have too many of those mistakes, especially as we're going to be going to 4-2-3-1 next season. Chance from the free kick. It's Chilvers, bends it round the wall, and a good save to keep out the shot. Probably a comfortable height for him to get across. 22 minutes in, a goal down. Tovide, lovely skill, holds the ball up, plays it in. Edwards, he's going to take it past the last man into the box and fires it wide. It's a great chance for us to equalise there. Edwards really getting to scoring opportunities, but I do see him more of a playmaker than a goal scorer. But quite frankly, at this stage, I'd be happy to do either. Tovide into Chilvers, Chilvers into Tovide. Great chance and a good save by Moore to deny us the equaliser. Tovide wondering what he's got to do to score here. 32 minutes in, a wonderful crossfield pass. And here's Iandolo into Chilvers. Chilvers going to take this away from Bedo, take on Senior and completely rinse him. Back inside, and then Reed holds it up into Tovide. Tovide drags it past Bedo. There's the shot off the post. And who but Iandolo is there in the box on his right foot as well. From the deflection of the post, it comes back to him and he doesn't bother taking a touch. He just says, no, I'm going to put this away. And there is the equaliser. Now pushing on for the go-ahead goal. Cross comes in. Tovide with a shot, Moore with a save. Some good creative play from Edwards down the right today. Definitely looks a threat. And we'd focus our attentions on that right side. That definitely looks like a weakness of theirs. Cross comes in. Kelleher's cleared off the line by Senior. Almost 2-1 up. And into the second half. We begin the second half with a substitution. Mingy's coming off. He's not had a great game. A half-time substitution. Greco comes on, but he won't be playing central mid, he'll be playing right back, and Bandera goes to like a creative role at central mid. Here is Edwards, and as I said, we'll focus on that right hand side. That's the get at point for us. And you see here, Chilvers holds the ball up. There's two men to play it to. Edwards, a nice little overlap. Lovely bit of interplay. Bandera into Tovide. Should be 2-1. And he doesn't even get it on target. I can't believe that. That should have been 2-1. Into the hour. Good interception. Kelleher. Greco. Good control. Takes it away from the defender after committing him, and then Greco into the box, crosses it edge of the 6-yard box, and Chilvers is there to put it in. It's a good team goal, I think, and I was noticing that their left back spot was the weakness. Our efforts down the right side have been rewarded. Completely wrong foots the goalkeeper who's coming across the goal and sends it back the other way. It's a good finish. And we continue our assault down the right hand side. Greco into Edwards. He's taken out there by the defender. Referee is going to play advantage. 20 minutes left to go. Here is Bandera into Tovide. Goes for the shot, and it's a great save. And this time it's Tutondra who ends up getting booked for the earlier foul. And then Morecambe looking for the equaliser here. 2 minutes left to go. It's going to be played in. Looking for the shot block. Some good block from Dallison, making amends for the earlier error that led to the goal. And we're able to see that one out and see out the game for a 2-1 win at home. A hard-fought win under the circumstances, like I said, with the injuries that we're facing at the minute. We'll take every point that we can get, even if the draws, but this one's a win. Alright, so as we go into game 2, we are playing Newport County away. 5-2-2-1. A thing of note here today, Marshall Miranda is playing defensive midfield. He's going to play the holding role, and Jay and Edwards support Tovide. Opening few minutes, you can see on the bottom of the screen, Coyle's 50th game in charge already, and Mingy's early shot from the edge of the box. Test Johnny Maxted. It's a good save. Shot wasn't really in the corner, but it's good to see Mingy in the edge of the box in that box-to-box role. That's where we want him. And then we're going to recycle the ball here. The ball's going to come back into the box. Jay knocks it down, and Tovide's snapshot gets pulled wide. And then into the 10-minute mark, it's played through here by Jay. Tovide on the run on the left-hand side, takes it past the last defender, and Drysdale wipes him out. And gets a yellow card. Declan Drysdale, you remember we signed him for our Stevenage career mode last year. The thing here is that Tovide actually stays down, and given the injury crisis we already have, this is the last thing that we wanted to see as Tovide collapses onto his arm. And we're going to have to replace him with Tom Hopper, who's, I wouldn't say he's been clutch, but he's been very good for us at the back end of this season. From the resulting free kick, Jay goes for a power shot after it's deflected off the wall. Maxted makes the save. And we're going to come back up the other end. You can see Newport pressing high to try and pen us in, and rise through ball to Evans, and Evans inside the box takes the shot. I'm not sure the goalie had got to that, you know. He should have probably scored, or at least got it on target. He's inside the box, Evans. He has to at least hit the target. And then 42 minutes in, Hopper, some nice control here as he takes it past one defender into Iandolo, who lifts it into the box, and it's going to come down to Edwards. Edwards takes it wide to take on Bonswell, ties him up in to the corner, and then plays in Bandera. Bandera into the box, into Mingy, goes for the pass. It's deflected, and then a poor clearance falls to Matt J, and he just smashes it in near post. For such a diminutive stature of a player, he certainly has a powerful shot on him, and he proved it here. Just lets the ball bounce and says thank you very much, smashes it in past Maxted. Speaking of clutch players, Jay and Hopper have been really good for us in this second half of the season. I mean, I shudder to think where we'd be if we'd not had those options. Rye here into the box with a shot 55 minutes in, near post, and Smith makes the save. Newport looking for this equaliser. Rye into Palmer Holden. He's going to try and set things up here, but it's cleared by Kelleher, knocked on. Bonswell's going to pick this up. We can't get it out. Newport now really pressing for this equaliser. McLaughlin going to play it in. Bogle turns, powerful shot, and another save by Smith. And we can recover the ball quickly. So we're just making sure that we cover our bases. Miranda wins the ball here, 62 minutes in. And Hopper on his right side, on his weaker right side, finishes the chance after taking it past the defender. As I said, he has come up with the goods in the second half of this season. Miranda with a nice assist there. That's where you want him, playing passes from a deeper position. And that's a really nice finish from Tom Hopper, showing his experience there, smashes it into the corner. It's a lovely finish. So now the 3 points are almost in the bag. We've got 15, 16 minutes left. Nice interception here as Palmer Holden tries to get into the box. Iandolo gives it away after winning the ball, but then Mingy coming in, using his bodies the player, and takes the ball. That's what you want to see. Morris into Palmer Holden. They're going to look to try and set up Bogle here. It's Greco with a pass intercepted. He can't find Miranda. Palmer Holden into Bogle, and a good save from Smith. It's a nice height for him. And we see this game out 2-0 after the loss to Bradford. We drew against MK Dons last episode, and then we've just beaten Morecambe 2-1, and we've won this one 2-0. So all things considered, with the injuries that we've got at the minute, I'll take everything that we can get. Hopper and Jay look like they're going to spearhead the attack going forward with the final few games of the season. Alright, so it's not good news. Samson Tovide has broken his elbow. On top of all the injuries that we've got at the moment, it's looking more and more likely that we're going to be recalling somebody from their loan spell just to basically put players on the bench. That's how bad things have got. Now, the good news is it is only 2 months, which means he will be back for the start of the next season. But for now, the team pretty much picks itself. Hopper's up front by himself, with Chilvers and Edwards in behind, Reed and Mingy holding that midfield, and a regular back five, Iandolo, Dallison, Hall, Kelleher, Bandera, Goodman in goal. Into the action, and you can see for the opening 12 minutes here, it's going to come through to Uwakwe. He's going to pull this back, Kinsella into the box, and it's Hepburn Murphy with a turn and shot. Comfortable save for Goodman. And Swindon would try and put the pressure on with a press. We get out of it here when the ball comes through. Dallison makes the block on Hepburn Murphy. He's looking for the shot. Reed's going to head this along, and Chilvers with a chance to counter-attack. He's going to knock it past Khan and then play the pass into Hopper. Hopper takes it past Clayton. Holds off Minturn here really well, and then fires a shot off the crossbar. So unlucky. Hopper looking dangerous after replacing Tovide as the main striker at the minute. And then on the overlap here, Bandera can't get the shot. He plays in Mingy with a powerful shot instead. Ward makes the stop for Swindon. Half an hour in. We're looking to try and get a goal up here. Even though we do have these injuries, we want to try and put on a good show. And it's Iandolo into Chilvers. Chilvers finds Hopper on his favourite left. He smashes that into the top corner, and he gratefully accepts that chance. That is a fantastic finish from Tom Hopper. I've always been a big fan of Tom Hopper. and he's not been first choice this year, so that's been frustrating for him. With Taylor now out and Tovide injured, we don't really have anybody else, so this is going to be kind of a do-or-die situation for him. You know, if he can't do it in this particular circumstance, then maybe it's time to move him on. But he's done it there. Reed with a crossfield pass to Yondolo. 45 minutes in, just into injury time. Hopper brings it down, this time on his right. Goes near post. There you need to aim towards the back post, really. Just cut across the goalkeeper. But a nice idea all the same. All the talk at half-time is on Tom Hopper because he has looked lively. 3 shots, 1 goal. And hopefully more to come in the second half. But we lead Swindon by a 1-0 despite their pressing. Into the second half then, get some action. And just into the second half, so 3 minutes in, Hall over to Kelleher. And a Swindon drop the press for now. Bandera into Jay Mingay, into Hopper. Nice little back heel, back from Edwards. And smashes it past the goalkeeper for his brace. He is playing with a lot of confidence right now. Tom Hopper. Maybe the issue is that we didn't make him #1 striker in the first place. It's kind of hard because, you know, you've got sort of, it's the weakest part of our team, the striker, but we've had, because Taylor came in, we had to play him, we had to use him, and then obviously you've got the potential in Tovide, so it was always going to be, I think, second choice. Even if we didn't have Taylor, I think he'd have been behind Tovide. So, you know, the opportunity's opened up and he's definitely taken it. 60 minutes in, Kinsella into Young. Young takes this into the box. He's going to hold this up. Play in Hepburn Murphy, but it's blocked again. Playing well defensively at the minute. Just maybe look for the clean sheet now. As Swindon come forward, it's a poor pass. Edwards intercepts. And now Hopper back to Reed. Reed into Hopper, flicks it on. And here's Edwards looking to add to the goal scoring. And that's why he's not a goal scorer. Just lacks the composure to finish. Maybe should have just rolled that instead. It sat up nicely. He went for the emphatic finish. 73 minutes in, into the box. Hopper knocks it on. Shields into Bandera. Bandera holds the play up. Kind of ran his legs a little bit there. Into Marshall Miranda, who's come into the attack from midfield. Shields into Hopper, and it's saved at the near post by Ward to deny him his hat-trick. That'd be some story, wouldn't it? Shields into Marshall Miranda, and now a chance. It's Hopper, takes it past the last man and slots it in. That is his hat-trick. Tom Hopper, what a time to turn up. I mean, the pressure's not really on in terms of, you know, we're not going for the playoffs or anything like that. We're comfortably mid-table. But in terms of, you know, we haven't really got anybody else now. Ionvian's on loan. Donnell Thomas is on loan. Che Cooper's on loan. And everything now is on Tom Hopper. And he's obliged here today with a hat-trick. What a performance from the striker. A really, really impressive performance. And going through into the next 3 matches, we have 3 more games to finish the rest of this season. This guy's going to be looking forward to them, I'm sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. That is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the last match. I certainly did. And I'm sure Tom Hopper's looking forward to the final 3 games of the season, taking on Crawley, Crewe and Barrow. Now, before I go, if you want to help me out, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers before the new year. We just need 16 more. I know we can do it. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. It's Al Lad for Set Play Gaming.